Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining me this evening. My name is Mr. Aegis. I will be your teacher for the session. I am a teacher in the real world, and I stream indie games, classic games, retro stuff, first-time playthroughs, and I give health and wellness lessons on the weekends. Most recently, we talked about self-talk, and we talked about dealing with cringe. We talked about supplementation, vaping, cannabis, staying sane on social media, all kinds of health and wellness topics. Our next lesson will be on summer health and safety, but tonight, we are just playing Disco Elysium, my first time playing through this game. It is episode 3, so let's get into this game and see about getting this body out of the tree without throwing up. There we are. And hello, Vec is the best gamer. And thank you for the gold stars. We have some beautiful yellow gloves at least. We don't have to touch the body with our bare hands. What about you, old man?
You see two lowly, defeated speakers, thralls, slaves basically, perched atop them like conquerors surveying the land. A pair of found, durable wear sneakers, ultra serious.
Those look like pretty nice sneakers. I think I'm going to be taking those.
I can see you have taste for luxury.
Oh, he's selling them.
Can't keep your eyes off those sneakers?
Speakers would be nice because obviously I'm a superstar.
These once respectable speakers have been conquered, reduced to a mere prop by the indomitable
What a shame.
found ultras atop them.
No, don't look at the speakers, officer. Look at the sneakers.
Why would I not want to look at the speakers? Poor little speakers. I'll give them a pat. Pat the badger.
No, don't pity them, officer.
Don't pity them, officer!
Aren't garbage. Don't even look at them. Check out these super cool, fun ultras instead.
But I have some cool shoes already. I've got these awesome green snakeskin boots for discoing. Of course, you can always suggest a game. I can't promise that it can be played. I mean, I don't know what your tastes are. You might suggest, I don't know. Trying to think of a name of some one of those adult games, but I don't really know any. Pizza Tower? Okay, Pizza Tower, yes. Pizza Tower I could do. Not Pizza Tower? Dang, now I'm getting conflicting information. Are we wearing our tie? We have not been able to get the tie back. It hurt our brain to try and grab it.
Samaran trash. That sounds like they're from the Samaran People's Republic, produced under the dictatorship of the proletariat.
Oh, can I buy the sad conquered Samaran speakers? Have I considered playing Minecraft? I have, Apple Dragon. I have considered it. Yeah. Thank you for reminding me, too.
No way, officer. These aren't for sale. They're bad speakers.
Dang, if they're bad, why would you even...
Socialist junk.
That's why I want them, though. I think I might be a lo-fi socialist junk myself. Oh, I need to say it in a French accent, though. But that is why I want them. I think I might be a lo-fi socialist junk myself. Oui, oui, hon, hon.
Officer, you're a high-class policeman who accepts nothing less than the best. Lucky for you, I've got the best on sale.
Well, I guess I'll look at the sneakers at least.
You do, officer, you do. Remember,
A pair of found ultras. The design is impossibly sleek and simple.
Ultras? I don't know if I like ultras.
With a sleek monochrome.
Yeah, I do not teach French.
Jet black upper and a silver-lined midsole.
I do have to try not to give up on learning Spanish. I keep trying. But then, Duolingo started using AI, and I'm like, oh, I don't want to do that.
those sneakers, mister. Those sneakers are the latest fall sneakers. Super air, super fine, super cool. Only 50 real.
Only? That's madness.
I'll come back when I have money for the sneakers. I mean the speakers. I would rather have the speakers, to be honest with you.
it's raining again. It was clear just an hour.
Okay. So, gotta find out who's this man's boss.
Bastards! We have a right to work!
What's going on here? Right to work is bad policy.
Up and stay frosty, everyone. Cops are here.
They called this guy Alpha. Doesn't look very alpha to me. He doesn't have disco shoes.
You here to fuck with us? Beat the honest worker down.
Give me a reason. Give me an excuse, buddy.
We're here to fight for a cause. Stripes usually have problems with people who have causes.
Oh. Oh, then yes, I am here to F with you, as you said so colloquially, mister.
Couldn't handle us. Cause gives the workers strength, gives them power.
We have a right to work!
You have the right to remain silent. And if you do not, I will shut your pie hole.
Besides, we're not that different. It helps if people see us talking, cops and strikebreakers together. Shows authorities are on our side.
Well, anyway, I have questions because there's a dead man, and that's really my jurisdiction.
Maybe you should ask them the questions.
No, I'm asking you.
Families to feed you.
I don't care. What is a strike? Yeah. No, I don't even want to talk to this guy. He sucks. Screw him. The Greater Revachol Industrial Harbor. Now let's go talk to Manana Man over here.
Hola, wandering man. How can I help you?
I should do turtle graphics? What's turtle graphics? I need to know what's behind those gates.
My friend, I respect the right to roam. The open range awaits.
Does this mean you can let me through the gate?
I don't operate in that capacity. I'm not a granter of passage. The passage grants itself.
Wow, that's deep, man. That's deep.
I walk right past Measurehead and go in.
Oh, he's called Measurehead because he measures your head because he's into the caliper thing. Yeah, I get it. I don't think you did anything wrong, safety rats. I haven't seen you do anything wrong. Remember not to fall into the trap of trying to mind read what other people are thinking. Most of the time, they don't think the negative things about you that you imagine they do.
Yeah, the 2.5-meter tall Semini supremacist up there. Walk right past him.
Right, yeah, the Siemens supremacist guy.
Press the button to unlock the door, then go past him again, and you enter the harbor through the office. Stop. Don't worry, I'm sure it's not completely impossible. For example, you could best Measurehead in a physical confrontation.
Maybe.
You could convert to a Semini supremacist worldview. Or, maybe is completely
Has anyone beat this guy up before?
Not yet, no. He's incredibly strong. Sure.
Good talking to you, friend. Oh, it's a little programming? I can do that. Drink a little water. Yeah, I should drink a little water to hydrate yourself. Let me in here. Can I just beat this guy up? Maybe kill him? Kim, give me your gun. I've lost mine.
Promising race pupil returns.
Shoot.
Everyone, we have an
Yeah, stop bullying.
Stop!
Don't bully yourself.
Is nothing funky about them. There, I cannot possibly imagine what else we have to discuss.
Right, right. My love of disco and venereal disease. Yeah, I totally remember that. But I guess I need to figure out who this guy's boss is. He is not being reasonable. Won't let me through. Oh, I can't see his boss until I get through the gate, and I can't get through the gate until I see his boss. That makes perfect sense to me. So I just have to shoot him. I have to find my gun and shoot him. That would make things easier. I mean, I do have a crowbar. I could just hit him in the head with a crowbar. Yeah. Like, hey, let me take a look at your amazing, perfectly shaped head, buddy, and just brain him with this pry bar. Yeah, why don't I try the physical confrontation? Yeah. I was convinced into putting my stuff into psych. So I have high authority and volition. A little bit of rhetoric, you know, it tells me what to do. But my motorics are not very good. Because that's like me in real life, with my brain problems. Also, why does the composure silhouette look like the meme of the chinless guy? Because this is like no chin at all. It's just like a completely shallow slope straight down to the throat. Not very good craniotomy. Revachol has fallen. Billions must disco. He's gritting his jaw. Oh, he's mewing? He's mewing. Yeah, that's what that was. He's mewing. That's what that is, right? Mewing. He's meowing. Ouch! I deserve that one.
Hello, sir. Step right in. The store is open.
Oh, hello.
Interested in a new and exciting book?
Is this the first decently normal child we've seen so far? What kind of a store is this?
It's a bookstore, sir. We sell books, postcards, and some board games. It's called Crime, Romance.
Oh, board
and
games.
Biographies of famous people.
I wonder if they have the castles of Mad King Ludwig.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold your horses, little girl.
What is a book? What is a book? What is book? Come on, I put my brain points into brain. You don't know what a book is? How am I supposed to build Mazovianism where I don't know what a book is?
Is a book. They have stories inside them. It's like someone told you a story in a really long letter.
Oh, thank you. That's very informative. I didn't know what a book was, but I'm supposed to build the global Mazovian revolution.
A postcard is a small cardboard picture. You can write a few words on the other side and send it to your friend or beloved.
She is unfazed by your questions. She would consider it impolite to point out any perceived weirdness.
Wow. This is the nicest child I've ever met. What is a board game?
Board games are like little games on a table, made to pass the time. There are several different ones, but sailors here mostly buy cards.
Well, thank you very much for that explanation.
Anything else you'd like to know?
Sure, may I ask you some other questions?
Okay, sir. I'll try to answer any questions you have. I hope they're about books.
What is your name?
My name is Annette, sir. My mum, her name is Plaisance. She owns the store.
Oh, Plaisance.
Or organising the stock. Feel free to step in and browse our wares.
And what are you doing standing out here in the cold?
I'm signalling that the store is open. Otherwise, people might not know. They'd miss out on the crime, romance, and biographies of famous people.
Oh, you know, you could get a sign for that. You could just get a sign that says open. I may not know what a book is, but I do know that.
A sudden gush of wind turns the pages of the books on the counters. She covers her face, smiling. But she's cold.
I could help by brutally dismantling the free market. Such a good trooper you are, already learning the value of hard work. Pat her head.
Thank you, sir. I'm happy to help Mum out with the store.
Wow, she seems super nice. Sucks that she has to live in this world. But I mean, sucks that I have to live in this world. I'm just carrying my crowbar. Carrying my crowbar around into this store. I mean, I don't want her to get any false hopes. I don't think this guy's going to actually build global Mazovianism.
Is brimming with worn paperbacks featuring an extremely muscular, sword-wielding barbarian on the cover. Nearly all the titles contain the word Hyundai somewhere.
Storekeep, tell me about the Muscle Man books.
Oh, Man from Hyundai. A very popular series of adventure novels. They're awfully immoral and violent books.
Ah, immoral and violent, huh?
Blood and violence, scantily clad women, epic narratives, all those mystical things he encounters. They're bound to grab those with little imagination and nothing to do.
Well, that wouldn't be of interest to someone like me who is interested in building global Mazovianism.
At last, someone sensible. However, I still urge you to buy one. Can't judge a book by the cover, they say. If you're a novice of the series, I'd recommend Hyundalaman, the man from Hyundal. It's supposed to be a good introduction to the series.
Hilmdallerman. No. Do you have any books about class consciousness?
Small mountain of colorful board game boxes. There are numerous types of games for all ages. A lot of shelf space seems to be taken up by Wirral-related merchandise.
I don't have enough slots. I don't have enough slots for my thoughts. What kind of board games do you have?
Board games, sir. The Viticulturist is a classic for sure. Or perhaps you'd like Archipelagos of Insulinda, a very educational game for those interested in geography. Browbritter is a fun game of economic competition, but can be
yeah.
intense after a while. We have games for the whole family. You can play with your children.
Do I have children? I don't know.
Who are you going to play board games with? Do you have friends or family?
I don't want to think about this.
Then don't.
Yes, kids, friends, chicks, I have all those.
You're a lucky man, officer. For playing with friends, I'd recommend Suzerainty.
Oh, suzerainty.
Civilization
And hello, oh god, the pain. Oh god, the pain.
Then set off to brutally colonize and repress other civilizations. It'll cost 12 real.
No, we're not going to colonize. What about all these Wirral things?
Lousy auras there. No, role-playing games are popular among those types. You know, who are into those kind of things.
Oh,
Personally,
role-playing games.
not at all.
Yeah. You get into role-playing games and then you start summoning demons.
I've heard they turn people into occult.
Oh, exactly. They turn people into occult
But
enthusiasts.
they have rituals where they try to summon entities. Highly immoral stuff. You can still buy them though.
This is like that D&D video.
An endless variety of source books, lore books, and codices litter the table. The topmost book is titled Welkin Compendium, 2nd edition.
Yeah, I don't know. 2nd edition was no good. They fixed it in a 3rd.
There's also a large hardbound tome with intricate cover art, The Hunters of Katawak.
Yeah, 1.5 more editions until it's good, Rao.
A pick-your-path adventure game book titled Tales of Wirral, Cavern of Velkrag. Books in a board game section? Who wants to read books? A towering mountain of colorful...
Yeah, I don't know if I'm into reading.
Lonesome, long way home.
I'm more about doing.
Here we go. Home awaits. Walk past Station 41 and through...
Oh, we remembered where I live.
Past the Boogie Street spearhead to the other side of the lake.
Right.
High at the center
With the
of
cocaine
city.
on Boogie Street, yeah.
Then past the video rental store on the corner. There, at the end of a street lined with pine trees, a small house no larger than a matchbox. 11 Voyager Road. You no longer live there. Those times are gone. And so are those people. Why did you come here? Why are you still here?
Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Yeah, I don't know. Kappa type? I don't know. I don't even know what those things are.
You see a set of tattered curtains blocking the way to another.
Excuse me, officer. The back room is strictly for employees only.
What's behind the curtains, lady?
Nothing. Now please go back to browsing the books. Don't you feel compelled to look at the books? The books are all you care about.
What the hell are you talking about? I know there's stuff wrong with me, but what's wrong with you?
She speaks almost as if she's trying to put a spell on you, urging you to buy more books. Oddly enough, the more she tries to draw you away from the curtains, the more alluring.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check out these curtains.
You see some kind of charm, an irregular polyhedron assembled from bones.
An irregular polyhedron. Does this guy look like he knows what an irregular polyhedron is?
Disturbing fish head with empty eye sockets stares at you.
There's no way this guy knows what a polyhedron is.
Aside from poking at it suspiciously, there is nothing else to do with the fish head charm at this time.
I'm gonna open them.
Remain shut before you. Just as you're about to pull apart the
Sir, don't touch that. I told you it's off limits for the customers. Parapsychologically speaking, we're done if you decide to open them. I won't be held responsible for the consequences.
We're done.
It's too
What?
dangerous.
I thought she was normal. But she's messed up too.
She looks away, mumbling. Why is everyone always messing with the curtains? Why can't they just buy books like normal people?
I don't care. You can't stop me. I don't care. Sorry. I don't know why I made that reference. That's a Mystery Science Theater 3000 reference. I think it's Time of the Apes. Ma'am, I need to get in here.
Why? It's not like anyone was killed there.
Johnny doesn't care.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to be so impolite. Just please don't go there. I can't allow that. You'll only make things worse and unleash the powers.
Okay, now you've mentioned the powers. We're going in. I don't care. You can't stop me.
No! Please just talk to me, officer. Come here and let's talk this through before you decide to do anything extreme.
I'm going to do it. I'm going to do the extreme thing.
Talking is always good. Go see what she has to say. There is something mysterious about the curtains. Be careful. The curtains, tattered with age and covered in dust, hang before you.
All right, we'll go talk to her. She better tell me about what the curtains are hiding, though.
Welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People.
Yeah.
Welcome, and please take responsibility for the energy you bring into this space.
Oh, she's one of those people. I'm bringing bad energy into this place. I mean, yeah, look at him. He is.
I am the proudest owner of our little shop of culture.
The vibes are really bad here.
Yes, my daughter. I hope she wasn't slacking off again with her nose in science fiction. Tell me, was she at her post doing her job like a proper girl?
Yes, of course. I'm going to go back out there and tell her to read some more science fiction.
Wonderful. Did you talk to her?
Yes, I did.
Great. On a scale of 1 to 10, how compelled were you to buy books after talking with her?
Wow, I hate this lady a lot already. In a very different way than I hate most of the other players in this game. Characters.
Of her daughter depends on how well she lured you into the store.
10. She was certainly very polite and very helpful.
My precious, her dedication brings joy to my heart. If you have children, I hope they turn out as great as Mayonette.
I am here to dismantle the free market and abolish child labor.
You must be kidding. There's nothing like that happening.
How much do you pay this child?
Good sir. What does a young child do with money anyway? No, I save it for her as a fund. She's securing her financial future out there.
Such criminal behavior would not happen in more developed countries.
That's right. Rhetoric in my brain. In some more developed countries, this sort of thing is 2 felonies. Child labor and slavery.
Those countries will realize they've raised a lazy and spoiled generation.
Yes, we've had quite enough fun here. Right.
Okay, let's change the subject. Give me the curtains. Give me the curtains.
I told you, it's just a storage room for employees. I don't understand why it's so important to you. Just let it go, officer. Go buy some goddamn books. You're supposed to be drawn to the books.
No, it's actually you that's pulling me away from the books. Yeah, you're actually the one who's bad at selling books. Tell me about the strange trinket. If it's just a storage room, then why do you have this strange trinket on the curtains?
It's just for decoration. Okay, fine. It's just because this place is cursed. Just like everyone said. They don't call it the doomed commercial area for nothing.
You opened a store in a place called the Doomed Commercial Area? That's a skill issue.
Are you happy now, officer? Happy that you've ruined everything?
Yeah, I am actually much happier now that I know that you're ruined. Why don't you just tell me about the curse?
About the curse, not in detail. The negativism. It's dangerous. Talking about the void wraiths angers them.
Oh my god, there's void wraiths now too?
Wow.
Now I'm interested.
Void raves. You have new words.
How does this curse manifest itself?
Curse is so much worse than you could imagine. It's a disease, eating at the very foundation. It's the curse of financial distress, of ruin and bankruptcy.
Ah.
Didn't that curtain just move?
That's something a little bit more mundane than I was expecting.
But officer, there's nothing natural about entire companies declaring bankruptcy. I'm talking about cacodemons feeding.
Oh, she's talking about the caca demons.
Disappointing income statements. There's something wrong with this building, I can tell you.
Sounds familiar.
Don't mention it.
Glasses, anxious and tense.
Maybe I could investigate this for you.
Most certainly not. I don't want anyone who's not familiar with the psychic arts to get involved in this mess. Stay away. Leave the spirits be.
Oh, I'm going to do this one.
Return to their
I'm going to try this one. I'm going to try some drama. I'm great at drama and histrionics.
Time to
Oh, God bless it.
old lie machine. Yes, you do. The woman before you scans the store.
I'm going in there. She can't stop me. I have a crowbar.
The Curtains, tattered with age and covered in dust, hang before you.
Rip them apart. Thank you for the headbats.
You see a dimly lit room full of dusty furniture and trash.
I need to save that child from this woman's child labor exploitation.
Cage-like trinkets, your shadow looming over it like an omen.
I warned you. You're unleashing forces beyond your understanding.
Every force is a force beyond my understanding. Ghostly silhouettes of hair dryers. A vaguely androgynous portrait of a man. What is a man? Oh, there's all kinds of talismans on this.
A heavy door with a missing handle stands before you, covered in dozens, if not hundreds, of little oddly shaped trinkets and charms. It appears to be locked.
Knock, knock.
Echo. No one is there.
All right, let's break this thing down. We got a 1 in 4 chance, maybe? God bless America. Ouch! Kim, maybe you want to give it a shot.
Ow. Shoot.
Ow!
Whose moronic idea was it to just run through the door? Don't you know that things like that hurt?
I don't want anyone to see me cry. I deserve this. My body deserves to suffer for being this weak and disappointing. That was German again. Why do I keep slipping into German? I'm not German. I'm not French either.
Are you alright? These looked pretty intense and painful, I must admit.
Yeah, why didn't you stop me, Kim?
What is going on there? Are you really trying to break down the back door?
I do not like your shrill voice, lady. Quiet.
I warn you, don't tempt the spirits, officer. Don't tempt the spirits, or you'll damage the holy wards on the door.
They don't seem to be working.
It barely looks like you've done any damage to the door, however.
I'll have to come back when I'm stronger. I'll have to get strong as I start building Mazovianism. Kim, give me your gun. I can be trusted with a gun.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eye.
Kim, help me, please. I'm dumb and brain damaged.
Yes?
Please, Kim. I can't do this alone. Or even with your help, to be honest with you, but... There's got to be something here that I can use. Yeah. Should have all just stayed at the sawmill. Let me in. Let me in. Someone's got to have something for me.
Wait, who's Sweetie?
Who's Sweetie?
Why, you are, officer.
I'm no Sweetie. Look at me. I'm a mess.
It's a man, officer, with your mustache and your chiseled jaw and that silly dimple on your chin.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself.
That's okay. I forget lots of things. This lady's being so nice to me.
I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come
Gary!
for tea when they're away.
This Lena is wacky enough for the Motley Crew. Hire her on the spot.
Yeah. You seem to be in a chair. Sweetie needs money. Do sweeties get money? I don't know if you've noticed, but I don't know where I am or what I'm doing. Or anything.
Yes, officer. You look rather dazed. Like a stunned fox. But surely things can't be that bad.
It seems that I drank so hard I forgot literally everything.
Oh my. You know where we are, right?
We're dead, haunting each other. We're ghosts. We're in the Whirling in Rags cafeteria. That's what it said on my keys.
That's right. And where is the Whirling in Rags cafeteria itself located?
In hell. We're all in hell.
We're in the city of Revshul, dear.
Honestly, I don't know diddly squat about Revachol.
How would I even begin to tell you? Revshul is the most beautiful city in the world. We're fortunate to be here, you and I.
Are you sure you're okay?
I haven't seen very many other cities personally, but everyone says so. Revshul is a rare jewel. This city used to rule the world, though it has seen better days.
I've seen better days.
Speaking of history, you know what year it is, yes?
It is the spring of 51, I read somewhere.
That's right, dear. How splendid. Here, take this pen. Knowledge should always be rewarded.
Hey, I have a pen. I've won a gift. It's my first award.
Her relief is palpable. She was getting pretty worried about you there, but now she relaxes her shoulders.
I can tell that this is taxing for you, so I'll just ask one more question. What regime are we living under? What mode of government?
Oh my goodness, we got a donation. Aval Dragon has supported the channel, giving a donation. I didn't even have any alerts set up for donations. I never really expected to get anything like that. Thank you so much for choosing to invest in our community here, our little classroom learning community. That is amazing. I have actively, regularly told people, you know what, you don't need to give anything to the channel. You don't need to support, just enjoy just doing this because I like it. But the fact that people would actually choose to support this channel and support what we do here and care about it that much means a whole lot. And yes, you are absolutely right. Definitely bigger payouts on Ko-fi Coffee than on Twitch. Why I definitely tell people, subscriptions are expensive. If you want to support the channel, there are plenty of ways to do so in the About section. And there's Throne and stuff, but I'm like, I don't really need things. I put stuff on there, but it's like, I don't need stuff. If you want to send the ferrets stuff, that's great. You can always do that. As I tell you, Moki and Ori will never turn down snacks or treats or toys. I kind of want to get them one of those cat wheels, those exercise wheels. But I want to make sure I get a good one because I've seen some of them that the gap between the wheel and the stand is too big and the cats get their little paws caught in there. But yeah, oh my God, thank you so much, Aval Dragon. It means a whole lot to me. And hello, Anomalisa Keys is here as well. You unload the truck fast. Gotta go fast. A good little worker, just like these characters. Let's see, what kind of government are we living under? I would like to think it's a dictatorship of the proletariat, but something tells me not.
Oh, sweetie. It's really not. There used to be people who thought that way. Other people who wanted those things, but they all went extinct.
Yeah. I did too. I was asleep for 1,000 years. The game told me that I was slumbering for 1,000 years, and then I woke up. I got woke, and then they made me Mazov? Kramer Mazov or something? I don't know. I forgot. Oh no, your cat's trying to eat your wires? Those are not delicious.
Is a zone of control led by an alliance of foreign powers called the Coalition. We have almost no government of our own, and certainly no dictatorship of the proletariat.
Damn, that really does suck. And we're French too? God, could it get any worse?
But they still have cops.
I don't even know what to say. I'm so disappointed.
It is quite disappointing, yes. A lot of people would like some form of representation. There's talk, but for now, the RCM is all we've got. Oh dear, this is troubling. You really ought to know that, being one yourself.
I really ought to.
Cops in Revachol, not in the traditional sense. The status of law enforcement has been a complicated matter since the revolution. But we should stop for today, sweetie. You look like you need a break. Besides, I'm not the best person to explain the business.
Royal Canadian Mounties in France? God. We have Mounties and they're French. These people have suffered enough. These people have suffered enough.
She's scared now. She's realized you really are brain damaged.
Who could tell me some more about this?
More educated in sweeping matters.
No, I'm not an encyclopedia. I won't be a guide either. I'm a detective.
More like a dick-tective.
Of course. Then I don't know. Someone rich, maybe? Well,
Yeah, there's that rich lady, but she's manipulating me already.
I don't know where you would find a wealthy person in Martinez.
I probably should have talked to her a lot earlier than this, but
Of course,
like I said, my brain doesn't work. I feel this guy's pain in the sense that I also have had brain problems, but it wasn't my fault. I didn't do it to myself. I mean, I guess you could blame me, but it was COVID.
The worker isn't a deep.
Maybe I can sneak around back. I did find that strange door. I was trying to think of some good jokes about France, too. But, I mean, feels like kicking someone while they're down, honestly. What do you call a French guy wearing sandals? What do you call a French guy wearing sandals? Philippe Flop. Get it? Philippe Flop. Oh, that's a terrible joke. Oh, God. That's horrible. That one really is bad. I should be ashamed. I am ashamed. Just drop down right here. Drop down right here. Come on, buddy. It's right here. You can just drop down. Wow, I have not played Expedition 33.
Looks like someone left his tarpaulin cloak hanging on the railing here.
Oh, someone left this cloak.
Yes, it's probably yours.
Oh, it's mine.
The RCM insignia, and you have a habit of being careless with your equipment.
Oh,
You could probably make the jump. You look like you've done some track and field in your day.
oh, this is definitely gonna hurt. I mean,
The wind is aggressive up here. The lieutenant looks at the enormous crane towering in the distance over the container yard. The look in his eyes is a mix of the engineer-like interest and the wonder of a 6-year-old seeing a horse for the first time.
let him have his moment of wonder. Yes.
His eyes trace the crane's contour,
Oui,
as
oui.
if trying to memorize its majestic shape.
Hon, hon, hon. Oui, oui, oui.
Misses your gaze.
He does seem like he has engineer
We were in the middle of something.
engineer brain.
Your clock.
I'm gonna make the jump. I'm just gonna try. I think I can do it. Why do French people only have one egg for breakfast? Why do French people only have one egg for breakfast? Because one egg is un ouf. Oh God, that was bad. It's the word for egg in France. France? In France language. Yeah, I'll make a save here. All right, let's do it. We're gonna make this jump. We're really,
Is still caught. No one has claimed it.
athletic. Fail. This is gonna hurt a lot. It's not that big of a drop. It's like 2 feet.
No, that's still too high. What were you thinking? You could have died there. Shit. I'm failing you. This wasn't part of our deal.
Hey, what happened? I understand. We can always come back when you are feeling better. It's just a cloak after all.
I think this is the only other way for me to get down there. Besides, talking to Muscle Man face head. Muscle head. Measure head. Hikaru-chan, welcome. You've witnessed my failure. Yeah, I guess I'll talk to him with the crowbar and see if that helps. Thank you. That plaintive horn is kind of pissing me off now. It's mocking me. I am the police. Why can't I tell this guy to just get out of my way? Yeah, I have crowbar. Yeah, put on the bum hat. There. Jab in the head with the big stretch. Big stretch.
Stretch.
The unpromising raised pupil returns.
How am I doing? How am I enjoying it, Slurpa? I'm enjoying it a lot. I don't think our friend Raphael here is enjoying his time very much. Things are going very poorly for him. I have a... Fine, just try and hit him in the face. Another failure. Put up my dukes. Oh, that was, pathetic.
How did this happen? Your little fist is in his giant hand, and he's squeezing it.
Pitiful.
It hurts.
You must be out of your mind, degenerate drunk. Say it. I am a degenerate alcoholic.
I don't even drink, no. Raphael would be at the bottom. Raphael would be a trash noodle. Kim would be basically at the top. Kim's a good boy.
Your fist cracks in his hand like a ripe apple.
No.
Pain shoots up into your brain.
No, I will not. I may be French, but I am not surrendering.
The words to the song have changed. Say, I am a violent drunk.
No, I am a Frenchman. I do not say that.
Your hand twists in his grip and the pain blinds you. Still you press the words out of your swollen mouth.
No.
Good. Now leave before you humiliate your homoerotic organization any further.
I think this racist is better than the last, but the next racist will be a really good one.
Oh.
That will be the...
How do you know there will be a next one?
There always is.
I should have known.
Race is reality.
I'd appreciate it if you didn't force us into situations where I may have to shoot random civilians, because
That didn't work out at all. That was the opposite of working out.
A tarpaulin cloak is still caught on the railing. No one has claimed it for their own.
Yeah, Kim is at worst a Beatrice. Take off your pants. This is a much better look for him. This is a much better look for him.
A tarpaulin cloak is still caught on the railing.
Yeah, let's try it.
Claimed it for their own.
Ah, God bless America.
Nope, no, you could have died there.
hey, I understand. We can.
Take off your pants and jacket, is what they say. Maybe he needs some more bread so he will not be in so much pain. Or maybe I should have put some points into physical stuff. Maybe that would have helped. I don't know. Because I can't get past Measurehead unless I internalize his stuff. But I have to level up before I can do that. Or I need to make this jump and get around it. Just lower yourself down, man. Ugh. Wish this guy was more beautiful to look at, like me. Would make this a lot easier. Or maybe if Kim would just let me have his gun, I could solve this crime much faster. I don't even know where I would get more experience points to level up.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and
Of course, this scenery could be a little bit less hellish and dystopian, but it is France after all.
The streets will flow red once more. A great torrent rushing down Rue de Esperance. You wait and see.
The streets will not flow red with anything. Who are you?
I'm Cindy the fucking Skull. What else do you want to know? Date of birth, blood type, the last time I was tested for Hep C.
I'm gonna test you for Hep D. Hep D's nuts. Yeah, when was the last time you were tested for Hep C?
Had a battery of tests just
Ah.
last week. I'm practically a patchwork of interesting critters. Kinda like a manowar.
What about that murder? You know, the murder, the dead guy?
I ain't no snitch, pigstein. Go forth and forage in someone else's shit. No shortage of squealers in these.
Oh, we...
Actually, there is a shortage of people who talk to us in a normal, calm, informative manner.
We weren't put on this earth to make your life pleasant, fucko.
What are you looking at over there?
the lieutenant is desperately searching for another handkerchief.
Why?
Hatred, disgust. It's difficult to tell which of the two is more present in her.
Oh, she's looking at the rich lady.
The woman on the boat does not notice her staring.
That is on her. Someone's got to keep an eye on her.
Oh, you mean Joyce? Yeah.
On a first-name basis with her, are we? Piggy's moving up in the world.
Yeah, I don't like her either.
Pig's not half as dumb as he looks.
What are you doing up there?
Can't you tell? I'm painting a beautiful mural, an aereo graffitio visible from low orbit. I haven't really started it yet. I'm waiting for the right words.
Oh, I have an opinion.
Yeah?
I love public art. Don't mind me. Keep doing what you're doing. Beautify your neighborhood with graffiti and also keep the property taxes low.
Thanks. I'm sure the inspiration will come to me now that I have an official RCM stamp of approval.
You've lessened her desire to deface the...
Haha, I made her not want to do it because it's no longer rebellious.
Back, ungulate. You've got eyes on you.
Well, I mean, yeah, they're in my head.
A sturdy metal door guards the southwest.
Joyce won't help us either until we stop the drugs. I don't want to stop the drugs either. It's not my problem. I'm not with Vice. We investigate homicides here. Let me in. I have a crowbar. Shouldn't that be my ticket to wherever I want to go?
You see a young man on a balcony.
Oh, it's David Bowie.
A cigarette. His eyes have been following you for a while.
Not looking for any trouble, officer.
No trouble for me. I just want to know what's going on.
I don't want to be seen talking to the gendarmerie, if that's okay. I just want to finish my cigarette.
Ah, we're the gendarmerie. Yes, yes.
Don't let him go. This could be your witness. The balcony has a great view of the whole thing.
Actually, the gendarmerie really needs to talk to you.
Is it really that important?
Like a nervous cat, he keeps stealing looks at the neighboring windows.
All right, but make it quick. Once I finish this cigarette, I have to run.
Yeah, tell me about this backyard.
I'd even go so
Tell me
far
about
as
your
to say
backyard.
The view is a little too good, my dear gendarme. Do you have an estimate of when the body will be taken away?
We will remove the body as soon as possible. Now tell us, where were you last Sunday?
Oh. You already asked me that, didn't you?
I probably did. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I didn't.
Not you. Some more muscular type.
Oh, there was another cop.
And when did you speak to this more muscular gentleman?
Muscular.
Last week? I don't know. Look.
It'll take more than rain to bring this place back to life.
You didn't answer the question. What were you doing last Sunday?
I had a friend over.
What kind of friend?
It was my Sunday friend.
Your Sunday friend. Yeah, we've all got a Sunday friend.
Makes sense. Friends are nice on Sunday. You don't have to work. You can just spend time with pals, watching rugby and drinking beer.
Or other things.
He doesn't reply, gesturing no with his cigarette. Under the grey sky, the neighboring windows are streaked with rain.
My name? My name is Martin Martinez.
Really? Your name is Martin Martinez?
Martin Martinez? Good local name. Let's go with that.
No. We won't.
What?
Now, if you'll excuse me, I really need to get going.
I have one in five? No, 1 in 2.
This
Hey,
is
success.
a place or time for questions. Who knows who might be watching from the distance, hidden behind the curtains? For a moment, the man on the balcony seems almost vulnerable. Something moves in the depths of his feline eyes, compassion and a hint of understanding.
I am sorry, but I really don't have the information you're looking for.
But, hold on, what's that? For a split second,
There's a key under the door. A key under the
as
stone.
though gesturing towards a stone placed right next to the front door. It's a sign.
Good luck with the investigation.
Hey, maybe things are looking up. Probably not, though. Thank you, the smoking man.
No point in running. Tenements like these often have multiple exits. If he doesn't want to talk to us, then he'll know how to hide himself. He could be a witness. Him or his Sunday friend. Either way, we need to look into that muscular type who's asking about our case. He did leave us a sign. Did you see that? If we
Yeah, I
find
did see
the way
that.
inside the building, we can ask around for his apartment.
A stone, like any other. There's a key beneath it.
Hey, look at that.
From the dirt.
This must be for the front door. Pity doesn't have the apartment number on it. We'll just have to go in and see.
Very nice, very nice. Somebody actually did help us. For once. Eviction notices, of course. Oh, we've gotten glasses. We have glasses. We have item. Wow, I really do look like a hobo. Yeah, this is a great look for us. This is a great look for us, class, I think. You sure you're okay with being seen with me like this, Kim? Oh, hello, old lady. The graffiti says a firing squad for the rich. Okay.
A moment. The cold never does any good for my bronchitis.
This won't take long.
Go ahead then. What
Thanks
do
for the
you want
pats.
to know, policeman?
She's the cleaning lady. She knows the floor plan and the residence.
There's nobody named Martin Ace, I know that.
Oh, you'll find plenty of Martins here. Don't you worry. Pea-brain, someone played a trick on you. Martinez, is a name for anyone who comes from Martinez.
Of course.
Like Tim Jamrock or Raoul Ravachol.
Oops, you really didn't get the joke there.
I thought it was obvious. Anyway, officer, we don't have the witness's name.
How about a young male in his mid-20s, dark hair, skinny build, a smoker on the balcony?
Yes, I know who you mean. The scrawny boy who's always smoking like the devil, right?
Yeah, that's the one.
Somewhere in the building, a child starts crying. You hear a radio tuned to a talk show and someone taking a shower.
Oh, really good hearing.
What's he in trouble for?
He's wanted for murder. He's going away for life. Nah, I just want to talk to him.
Talk?
Don't cough on me, lady. Don't you know COVID's going around?
Thank you. We should go check out his apartment on the balcony. See if he's home.
Someone has torn down the wall. Well, this place is a dump.
You hear someone walking around inside. The walking stops abruptly, but no one comes to the door. You can feel tension on the other side.
Oh, then I'll knock again.
Poor communard, from the looks of it. The room is barely bigger than a closet.
This is the police. Open up.
Do I have to open the door? Do you have a warrant? I'm not obligated to open the door if you don't have a warrant.
Very good, class. This is now an educational game. Remember, you do not have to open the door. You do not have to answer questions. In fact, you don't have to say anything at all. I mean, this is not America. This is Martinez or Revachol or whatever this hellhole is.
Let's go. We don't have a reason to get inside that apartment.
It's generally easier to do things if you have literally any reason.
That's true. Not necessarily, though.
That isn't just a five-pointed star.
Ooh.
It's an inverted white pentagram cradled in a wreath of antlers. The iconography of communism, in other words. The star and antlers was developed in the 6th decade of the last century and quickly adopted by Mezov and the communards during the revolution.
Now we're learning.
Even today, half a century after, the star and antlers retains the ability to evoke hope, disappointment, and fear in equal measure.
Why is the star upside down, though?
To symbolize the toppling of the old order.
Simple answer.
Some social democrats were already using it.
Oh, so we just appropriated their symbol. Cool. What about the antlers?
Represents a natural crown. It was about building a society that could exist
Very cool.
with the natural world, and at the same time above it.
How about why the white?
Because white is the color of peace.
I don't know. I prefer black. Maybe that's just my favorite political color.
Gone is the glory of hope. Only the scribblings of impoverished students remain in dirty hallways.
Screw you, brain.
This door has been closed with a padlock. A chalk-drawn number on the board says number 11. It's a solid lump of metal, but the shackle is deeply corroded. A solid pair of chain cutters would make short work of it. Better whip out those cutters. You won't get very far otherwise.
Yeah, let's whip it out. Whip them out.
This door has been closed with a padlock.
Give it a shot.
Shackle
Yeah.
like a twig.
After you, detective.
Yeah, after me. I did the work. Okay, I actually want this poster. This poster does look pretty cool, I gotta say. The white star with the deer antlers. Okay. Now I see. I see the vision.
A plaster cast bust depicts a middle-aged man with impressive sideburns. The name on the plinth reads Kraz Mazov.
Oh my god. If you rearrange these letters, you get sarcasm. Crass, sark, asm, sarcasmov, circumcised, sarcasm.
Honestly, he does kind of look like you after all.
Father Mazov, the hero of the working class. That's me. Salute the statue.
Whoever lives here definitely shares your enthusiasm. There aren't many communists around, not after the revolution. Some youth still keep the ideology going, it seems.
I could put that in my den. You have to admit, this Sark Asimov bears a striking resemblance to me.
Hold on a second. Is this why you broke in here? To find out whether you're Krasmazov?
No, it was purely coincidental.
Sure it is.
Just humor me for a moment, though. Come on, Kim.
Well, you both do seem to share an affinity for sideburns, but it seems like old Kras here didn't drink nearly as much as you.
Yeah, I have a problem.
You do, but that's not the point. The point is, he doesn't look like you. Ah, very well. Doesn't he have a birthmark right here? What about you?
I can't tell. I haven't seen my face.
All right, but here's the big thing. Krasmazov looks Samaran, and you don't.
Okay, well, we definitely don't have that in common.
Good, so you're not him.
I might not look like him, but I know it in my heart.
Okay, you win. Be Krasmazov then. I don't care. Why are you so hell-bent on proving that you're Krasmazov?
Okay, now this is good. Because I...
All right, Kras. You fought in the revolution and everything, if you say so.
I have gained a thought. There's something you can't get out of your head. Krasmazov, the father of scientific communism, the premier of the Communist Party of Shestengrad during the Anticentennial Revolution, head of the 11-day government, sideburn-toting, bearded figurehead of the movement, shot himself in the mouth and died. One day in his cabinet, as things were collapsing around him, just gave up. Well, he is French. Oh, there's a bullet and a... Hey, we've gained a nice coat. Look at that. Now we're looking much better. We are still wearing the horrible hat. Carrying around our worldly possessions in this plastic bag. It is what the French are known for. That's true. Can't think of anything else. What about this door? Well, then let's go upstairs then. Let me up. Anything in the fridge? Couple of coins. Cool. Let me upstairs, old lady.
Give me a moment. Ask away, policeman.
Who lives in the foreclosed apartment?
The hell am I supposed to
Whoa, calm down.
Another
Jeez.
nut job, I assume. Some lunatic lost his mind. All kinds of morons pass through these halls.
I mean, you're talking to one of them right now.
With how small these rooms are, wouldn't you want to break the wall down?
What about number 10?
No one lives there. It's been empty for months.
Oh, but I talked to someone through the door.
Impossible. I would know if someone had moved in there. Maybe it's those countercultural people again. Breaking into a house like it's a public space. You're a policeman. Be good and take a look, will you?
Sure, why not?
Great. Young people.
Whoa, hold on there, lady. Hold on there. No. No, I'm going to have to put you out to pasture, old lady. Youth liberation now. Get out of here, boomer.
People come and go. I don't keep an eye on everyone.
They probably just moved or died. Hopefully somewhere else.
Oh, that one is a scientist. A future scholar.
Hi, Dark Flare. What's up? How you doing? Hope things are going better for you than they are for our friend Raphael Cousteau here.
I think he studies astrology at the community college.
Astrology?
Education's good. I always tell them to study. Something to do with all those stars around his door.
Oh.
Leave his drawings up on the wall.
Thank you for letting me know. The tag was incorrect. Are you sure you don't mean astronomy?
That's what I said. Astrology.
Right.
The lieutenant shakes his head as though to say, let it go.
Yeah, sure.
People, try to keep up any standards here. It's not about stars. It's... forget it.
I just forget it. What can you tell me about Cindy?
The artiste? Nothing I can do about her, I'm afraid. She ruins the walls faster than I can clean them. Still...
Lazy noodles? That's decent. I've been very lazy lately.
She leaves an old lady to her business. More than I can say for others.
Yeah, I won't be able to stay lazy for a while.
Then hacks something into her handkerchief.
Okay, goodbye.
You hear someone walking around inside.
This apartment is supposed to be empty. Why are you here?
Says 10.
Excuse me? Of course not.
You have plenty of reason to enter.
Then open this door so I can verify your identity.
Oh, come on.
That was smart.
Nice suit. Yeah, I am going to be taking that medicine.
Satisfied? My name is Marielle.
Wow, you look terrifying.
I'm an agent with Martinez Realty Associates. I am not breaking in, as I have every right to be here. The keys, see?
Her voice is really cheerful, despite her obviously hating you.
Do you want to see my ID as well? You can't legally ask for it, but why not? Want to see my residence permit too?
Sure, I'll inspect it.
It feels flimsy in hand, with the words Revachol Zone of Control written under a nondescript municipal logo. There's a picture of her with shorter hair inside.
Nice haircut.
All her personal details.
Thank you. Do you have any questions? I need to be back in Midtown in an hour.
Who lived here previously?
Oh, that's another huge mess. The former tenant owes us 3 months of rent. 3. We closed the apartment and planned on auctioning off the valuables, but...
But what?
And again, I have no idea how stupid mistakes like this can even happen. But Ron, when he came to close the door...
Ron.
...closed the neighboring door. And there's a hole in the wall. A hole in the wall. Can you believe it? And then the tenant ran off with his stuff. He's gone. The money's
Well,
gone.
that's your problem.
The sum must have been puny. Oh, it irks her. The incompetence.
So what happened with the wall?
Ask me what happened with the wall. Both apartments are now unrentable. Both.
Okay, then what are you doing here?
I need to get it ready for the next lease, but as you can see, the previous tenant completely trashed the place.
Yes, it is reprehensible.
It was some kind of a moribund old man who used to be a business owner. You'd think they'd make rent. But that was months ago. Anyway.
Fine, bye. I got what I wanted from you.
Give me a moment.
Yeah, no countercultural people there.
I see. I hope some good people are finally going to move in. This place needs them.
It lacks women and sexual deviance. That's who will come. Let's see, do we believe technological wizards? Do we believe maybe the space comrades will come? Are we posadists? There will be nothing but squalor until we start killing real estate agents. No. But we need better than incremental change. Yeah, let's kill the real estate agents. I've decided.
We won't be killing anyone. And you...
She's seen it and known those who have been killed.
Well, maybe it should have been her instead. This game is making me very cynical. Not that I wasn't already, but... On up the stairs. That's a tough question, Darkflare. It's a question that philosophers have been asking for generations.
Someone here really values their security. Number 28. This is where the cleaning lady said the smoker on the balcony lives.
Let's see if anyone's home. Knock on the door.
No one answers.
Looks like the young man we are looking for isn't home. I think we should return tomorrow after we have finished with our day's work. How about 9 p.m.? Sound good? Tomorrow, 9 p.m., right?
Yeah,
here.
sure.
Apartment number 28. Good, let's go.
Damn. Turns out it's quite tricky finding someone in a big apartment building.
Yeah. Oh, right. We do need to get our tie still. Can't get over here? I guess not. Well, we've made some kind of progress there. Let's see if we can make that jump. Let's make the jump. The plaintive horn does not please me. How close am I to leveling up? I have no idea. Oh. 5 more points away. Yeah, grab those amphetamines there. Grab the amphetamines, that'll help. Couldn't hurt. All right, let's give it a shot.
A tarpaulin cloak is still caught on the railing. No one has claimed it for their own.
Ah, but frickin'.
No, no. You could have done.
Hey, I understand.
It doesn't want me to make that jump. It really doesn't. I am in pain. Why can't this stupid Frenchman just drop down there? He's so fragile. The musclehead guy is probably right. About us, at least.
The wooden planks of the bench do not look overly comforting.
We can sit on benches after we've solved the murder. Let's go.
You can revisit the bench if you ever need to pass the time when Lieutenant Kitsuragi is gone.
Dang. Can't even sit down and rest my weary bones.
Yes? What do you want to know? I'm afraid you and I are pawns in a pissing competition.
Oh, we're pissing.
His disdain is clear. This man would not use such an expression otherwise.
You don't know? I assumed you were in on it.
You know what I'm in on. Retrograde amnesia.
Better still than an imbecile cop-off.
Oh, we're doing a cop-off? A jag-off?
It's just stupidity. We shouldn't waste any more time on it. If you want my take, ask me after we've inspected the victim.
Okay, sure.
Was there anything else you wanted to know about the case? Good.
An old called East Delta Commerce Center. This must be the name of the doomed commercial area. No, hold on. The last thing you need in your life is more hysteric emotions.
Fine. I guess we'll go talk to the manager man. I think that's the next thing we need to do.
Can I help you? Another thing. Great.
Ugh, no, I guess not.
You see a heavy steel the door.
All right, so close the water. Lock on Wednesday. But it's Monday. Oh, I could talk to Kuno. I don't want to talk to Kuno. I hate Kuno. But it has to be done, I guess. Hey, Brat.
Fuck does Kuno care?
He's on
Another
your
failure.
crime scene, bossing you around. And he's been here for some time too. This is where he hangs out. You have to get more.
Trying to fuck at the Kuno. Trying to fuck at me. Trying to fuck. Kuno only gets higher. It's faster, faster, faster. Can't take the Kuno. Stay out of the reactor.
What? What are you talking about?
Normal is not what we got here. You've got to work with what you have for now.
I need to discuss this body with you.
The fuck about it? Your test. Get lost. You found Kuno's secret door to Kuno's secret shack. It was closed for 5,000 years. How the fuck did you get in?
This kid. I phase shifted through the roofing material.
Shit. Get the fuck out of here. You can't do that.
But I obviously did.
You can't do that, Kuno. He's trying to fuck at you again.
What does that mean?
Can't displace. Can't do that teleport shit. How did you like it in there, pig old boy? Kuno's got a lot of cool shit there, right?
Could I get into the harbor?
How do you think Kuno made all the docky boys his gimps?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's that easy? Really?
Not for you, pig. Kuno can't wait to see you get all scared and shit your pants.
I won't do that. Stop bullying me.
That's all there is to it then. Don't be a pansy. Just jump.
Yeah, what's with that tube of magnesium?
It's a vitamin, pig. Don't you know anything?
You could use some.
Yeah, it's the mag. You fucking need that shit to stay on top of your game. Kuno goes through like a tube a day, rips mag like a motherfucker, and you could use a bottle.
Wow, he's really just destroying me.
Oh, don't teach him, Kuno. He's going to use it against you, Kuno.
You're not getting this, pig. It completely takes away the hangover. It's like you didn't do anything. Like you stayed home playing with your choo-choo.
What?
Fuck you, pig. Don't do mag. You're going to OD and you're going to fucking die.
I don't like these children. They're
Oh, that?
gremlins.
Kuno decapitates pigs. That's just a Kuno demo tape.
Yeah, I've got one too. It's right on top of my brain.
What?
What is this shit? Fucking on yourself. This is weird level shit. Kuno doesn't go there.
Confused him there.
Shit back to normal. What is this?
Fuck your shit back to normal. What the?
Well played. No one saw
Yeah, no one can predict what you're gonna do if you don't know what you're gonna do either. What about the math kid?
That's where Kuno gets his daily hit of electric. Kuno Shazam. Kuno rides the fucking lightning in there, pig.
Bet you'd like to ride the lightning too, wouldn't you? You feel tired and old, but you could have that sparkle
It's true.
in your eyes.
Yeah, what about my coat?
You got pretty fucked. Kuno's surprised you've still got your head after all that.
After what? What did you see me do?
Don't sweat it, drunk pig. Kuno will keep your nasty secrets. Kuno's not snitching.
Oh, that's nice. At least you won't snitch on me.
He's saying you climbed up there. He probably saw you do it. Yet, that conclusively explains how the coat got up there.
Cool, thanks.
Good call, Pigmeister. Don't come and talk to Kuno about his kingdom. Kuno
Okay, bye.
fucking...
But now I've got points for stuff, for things. And now we can go talk to this freaky guy about the Seaman Islands. Which should be fun. Actually, it's not going to be fun. I'm going to hate it, but we have to. All right, muscle man, meathead.
The unpromising race pupil returns.
I think this racist.
That will be the
whole
race is reality. There is nothing. Those are a receding genetic pool. You know them by the names of their. The Mound are the Vespertine, the other large overproduct, as proven by the indigenous. The Areopages, the latter.
nature was not capable of more.
Tipo Bay to an unter pinkness, the Koiko. Its leader, Revachol.
Is it 82,000 years that we've been recording history? You have very little idea of what is happening.
The Revolution came to Ravachol from
The Revolution.
in Zaraz, eating potato cup. The Revolution.
Oh, the potato eaters, right.
Familial insomnia. Enough of tips, CF. Lesser races like the mosquito. A grotesque mixture of a masked woman and a Seminese man. The mosquito is born sterile.
Wow, this guy sucks.
It seems unlikely that two human beings produce genetically sterile offspring.
Then there is the Semino Koiki Chimera.
Oh yes, the semen coitus. The semen coitus.
You wish to know of the Semino Koiki Chimera?
Yeah, tell me about the
Not
semen coitus.
The Koiko, as you know, are very servile, especially when they meet the rich man. Racial scientists have toyed with the idea of crossing the
Of course they
Seminoles
have.
with the Koiko to produce a super worker of Seminese strength and grad servility. This will never happen. The Seminese and the Koiko may have similar.
Oh, the suffocating potato stench.
As the mosquito, we will never know precisely. No Seminese man could maintain an erection in the suffocating potato stench of a Koiko woman or Koika. But enough. It is cruel to entertain ourselves with the deformities of Tipsy. I cannot possibly imagine what else we have to discuss.
That's insane. I don't like him, but there's nothing I can do. He is my only way in. I can't even get my tie yet. It would probably clash with my amazing new coat, though. Oh, I was supposed to ask Kuno about the trash. I'm as addle-brained as Raphael is.
Fuck does Kuno care? Yeah? The kingdom of Kuno? The fuck do you want with it?
Tell me about the dead man's clothes.
Yeah, Kuno doesn't know shit about that. That shit is beneath Kuno. Listen, listen. Kuno doesn't care about this small-time shit. Just listen. Kuno saw what you did there, dumpster diving. Sad shit.
Hey.
Kuno could hook you up with some sweet rags. Shit like Kuno's wearing. Your size, good price. 500 real.
You must have seen them lying around.
Look, Kuno ain't seen shit lying around. Except for that up there. Now you want performance gear or not, Grandpa?
The lieutenant remains silent, but his expression couldn't say.
Whatever. Kuno was trying to help you, but you're too fat for falling anyway, pig.
You ever climb that ladder over there?
Look at that fucking shit. You're trying to get Kuno killed. Fuck does Kuno know? Kuno's not a fucking acrobat.
The lieutenant takes a quick note in his note.
Oh, yeah, because it means that the kid has not climbed up there yet.
It's a trap, Kuno! Don't climb it, Kuno!
Dunno. Kipka's gardener used to work there.
Oh, wait, you mean the gardener used to be there?
Yeah, that's what Kuno said. She couldn't handle the heat, so she took off. Kuno can take it. Shit's nothing to Kuno. Look, Kuno doesn't explain shit. Kuno just says shit.
That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, her. What was she doing in the greenhouse in March anyway? What kind of gardening is done in March? Yes.
Fascinating.
Suspicious. You don't.
Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit. Kuno doesn't fuck.
Okay. We'll ask about the gardening. Yeah, we're not going to pay that bill. We are going to sing karaoke, though. All right, gardener. What do you have to tell me about the gardening in March? That seems like a normal time to be doing gardening. It's spring. Isn't that when you plant stuff? I don't know. My thumbs are not very green.
It was clear just an hour ago.
Tell me, what exactly were you doing in the greenhouse in March?
Well, this might be the last snow we get. At least I hope so. Snow has nutrients in it. Helps everything green up in the spring. At least that's what my grandma always told me.
Huh. I don't think this one's going to work, but fail.
All you
Dang
can
it.
see is the fact that her skin is a different color from you.
What does that mean?
Nothing,
We should
nothing.
proceed with our business in Martinez.
So that was absolutely dumb of me. God, this guy's an idiot. Maybe it's me. All the games I've played lately feature characters that are, in some way, not completely in control of their own behavior or actions. We played Chris in Deltarune. We've played Mae Borowski. We're playing this guy, Raphael Cousteau. I forget what the middle name was.
A tarpaulin cloak is still caught on the railing. No.
All right, we have to take our pants off if we want to try this. And the shoes. Apparently the shoes reduce our savoir-faire. We'll put on the fingerless gloves. This is a great high jumping outfit.
A tarpaulin cloak is
sure.
Still caught on the railing. No one has claimed it for their own. Nope. You could have done.
Hey, I understand.
Sorry. Sorry. Yeah, I guess we'll try one more time and then we'll just wait for the... We'll wait for the race enigma brain damage to hit us. I mean, we could take that amphetamine there on the mirror, but Kim's watching. Kim, can you go away for a little while? Just for a second. Just for a second. Just for a quick sniff. Just for a quick sniff.
A tarpaulin cloak is still caught on the railing. No one has claimed it for their own.
Why does he... And why is he trying to take a flying leap?
Hey, I understand.
Why is he trying to take like a flying, running leap and not just, you know, carefully, gingerly lower yourself down?
A tarpaulin cloak is still caught on the railing. No one has claimed it for their own.
This is gonna Baldur's Gate me, isn't it? And Kim, you're just watching me? You could just, like, help. You could just lower me down.
A tarpaulin cloak is still caught on the railing. No one
Ugh.
has claimed it for their own. A tarpaulin cloak is still caught on the railing. No
It
one
really
has
is.
claimed
It's just gonna refuse. God.
No, you could have done.
Hey, I understand.
Come on, it's just a quick hop, skip, and a jump.
No one has claimed it for their own. Nope. You could have died.
Hey, I understand.
Dang. I know he's French, but he's surrendering before he even makes the jump.
A tarpaulin cloak
It's not like there's a 0% chance. It's a 28%. Should be 1 in 4. That's how percentages work. I'm a failure. Well, not me. Remember, positive self-talk. This guy, though, Raphael Cousteau, he is a failure. He is a loser.
No.
Wow. I guess I'm getting all my bad luck out of the way, though. Maybe I'll go buy a lottery ticket later. Can't possibly lose this 10 times in a row. Apparently you can. May I be excused for the rest of my life? Yeah, I wish Raphael would be excused. Just jump. I don't damage your body instead of your morale, Raphael Cousteau.
A tarpaulin cloak is still caught on the railing. No one has claimed it for their
28%. Do the percentages work differently? Is it like XCOM? Where it's, yeah, sure, it says 28%, but it's really like 2%. There we go, finally. I just needed to berate it enough. What an amazing leap.
You leap in the air, a chilly breeze engulfs you, sharpening your senses. As
Great
the
work.
concrete floor welcomes you, you realize it's been a while since you felt so
Congratulations.
alert, capable. Must be the adrenaline.
I knew you could do it.
Yippee!
Might not have been as disco as your jump, but at least we can explore the harbor now.
With your feet firmly planted on the concrete, the noise of the harbor rushes back in.
Cool, now I can put clothes back on, because this is not a good look for me. The no pants look. Oh, now I have my cloak. Looking good, buddy. Well, not. It's not looking good, actually. It looks pretty bad. Looks pretty disgusting. At least 3 packs worth of cigarette butts. That's a lot of cigarette butts. Lots of bottles for me, too. Cool. For this hobo. Kim just watching me collect bottles to...
This is the night watchman's booth. The
pay for my fines.
Rene Arnaud. Listen, it's okay to take a few minutes to yourself. Sit down and have a breather.
Sure, let's search the booth.
If you must. But please hurry. We are pretty easy to spot up here.
Nothing incriminating catches your eye. The cabinets are clean and their sparse contents meticulously organized. There's a framed photograph on the table. It's a black and white photo of a young couple out in a street fair. The man, Rene, is dressed in a Royal Carabinier uniform. The girl is young.
Oh, a Carabinier.
She is smiling playfully at the camera. Rene looks like he's about to smile. This photo must be tied to some good memories.
Why did you take that picture of Rene?
Gonna ask him about it.
You're really interested in that old soldier. Not sure I understand your fascination, but sure. As long as it doesn't take up a whole lot of time.
No, it won't. Wait, why did I take that photo? That won't help me with anything. That old man is just an old man. Oh, I could press the button. I can press a button. What does this button do? Dee Dee, get out of my laboratory! Oh, the shipyard is quiet. Why don't we make that a little bit louder and press the button? See what happens. Hey buddy, what's up?
Container, container, I'll turn you nice and red. Container, container, put the logos on.
That doesn't even rhyme.
The lyrics to this container song are being made up as he goes along. The accent is so thick, it's impossible not to notice he's Ubi, from the Vanishing Peninsula.
Ubi.
On Muindi.
Container, container, used to be Wild Pines. Container, container, now belongs to Everard.
What?
Everard, 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 he looks after everyone. Huh? Well, hey there. How can I help you, mister?
The look in his deep blue eyes is as sincere as you've ever seen. Kind of makes you feel like an arsehole for no apparent reason.
Well, it's not for no reason. It's because you are an asshole, Raphael.
I see you are not a union man, mister. Did you get lost? You're not one of them scabs, are you?
No, not me. I would never cross the picket line.
I mean, I don't personally mind. Folks is just folks, you know, and folks gotta eat. Just some of the other guys don't look too kindly on the scabbing kind, if you know what I mean, mister.
You're Ubi, right? I don't know what that means.
Oh, yes. Born and raised in Irish, mister. Mum
Oh, the Irish.
after he got a bit violent, took us here to the new world. I was about 10 then, too old to lose my accent then. People say us Ubis are up to all sorts of trouble with sheep.
Oh, you're all up to all sorts of trouble with sheep.
You know there was never any of that where I come from. No, sir. Those are just...
Why would you bring that up unprompted, though? I didn't ask you about the sheep. I didn't ask you about the stuff that you got up to with the sheep and the goats and the pigs. Why did you bring that up without me even asking? That seems a little bit desperate.
Thank you for clarifying that, sir.
What are you doing with these containers, my friend?
Oh, I'm just making some covers for them containers here. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. So it's easier for the crane operators to spot them.
The containers
Heyo.
in the yard are green in Wild Pine's livery, and the mountains rising behind Leo is all red in Union.
Ah.
It's like some red infection was spreading outwards from the container yard's core.
Looks like a massive redecorating operation there, Kim.
Yes, they are hiding it from the inside. All the red containers have the Debarders Union logo on them.
Anybody tell you why you're doing this, Leo?
No, not really. Mr. Everett doesn't tell me all the big things. Says I go and tell them to everyone.
Yeah, you do seem like that kind of guy.
Oh, no trouble at all, mister. No trouble at all.
What's in that container right there?
Oh, that one. That should be empty as far as I know. Lots of containers here have nothing in them. They're just waiting to be loaded up. Oh, you want Mr. Everett then? He's an awfully nice fellow, he is. Him and his brother are both nice fellows. The guys like Mr. Everett and Mr. Edgar, his brother, are real good guys. Made Martinez what it is today. Mr. Everett and
Oh, you're an old school chum.
school we did when we were boys. Oh, Mr. Everett is where he always is. In his office of bye-bye now.
Bye-bye now. Oh, cool. Ultra Series gloves? Yes, we'll be taking those. What is Half-Light? Let the body take control, threaten people. I don't want to threaten people unless I have to. I mean, I will. I'll do it. Don't get me wrong. Wait, there was something there I forgot to grab. coins. I need that money for my bills. I have bills to pay, you know. Hey, we met the man. We met the guy. A taxidermied fish that tells time.
Before you is a walrus of a man seated behind a...
Oh, his Sona is a walrus.
Up from his work, not the least bit surprised to see you. With great effort, he straightens himself up in his chair, yet says nothing. He simply stares at you.
Welcome, Mr. Dubois, Mr. Kitsuragi. It's good of you two to stop.
Oh, my name is Mr. Dubois.
Have a seat. I'm Everard Clare, head of the Debarders Union here in Martinez. I'd offer you my hand, but unfortunately my health prevents me from getting up. You understand?
Sure.
He looks extremely comfortable. The tiny folding chair, on the other hand, looks like a torture device.
You go ahead, detective.
Whatever he has in store for you, it can't be good, he thinks. I'll do my best. Forget about that. What's with this Dubois stuff?
Yeah, I don't like that name. Dubois? No, my name is Raphael Cousteau. Sure, I'll take a seat.
Excellent, Mr. Dubois. I can see that you're a reasonable man, and reasonable men can be of great use to one another.
Try to wink back.
So tell me, how can the head of the Debarders Union help a representative of the Revachol Citizens Militia today?
The chair you're sitting on has got to be the most uncomfortable chair in the world. It's violating your backside.
Phrasing, game. You can't just say violating my backside. My backside is not violated. I'll have you know.
By the way, I heard you got a rather rude reception from a certain Lawrence Gart. Some people have no manners, it pains me to say.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more about that, though.
This should take care of that nonsense.
He points to a giant novelty check on his desk. It's absolutely comically large.
It should be sufficient to cover your expenses for a few days and patch over your differences with a cafeteria manager. Go ahead, take it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm absolutely going to take it.
That's 25 real. That's good money. Think of all the stuff you could.
Sure. Thank you, Everard.
Don't mention it, but also don't forget it. I'm just kidding, of course. Now, I'd like to set your mind at ease about one other matter. Your lost gun. Let me assure you, Union people are on it as we speak.
I'm very glad that the Union people are on it.
That lost gun.
His slug-like lips move, but...
Lost gun, lost gun, lost gun.
Lost gun, lost gun, lost gun. The world is swallowed by a black hole of fear. Only 2 words escape its gravitational pull. Lost and gun.
I am very grateful for any help that you could provide me with this minor inconvenience, Mr. Everard Clare.
Are you all right, Harry? You seem anxious. Don't be.
Oh, my name is Harry Dubois. I don't like that.
All right.
Harry D's balls. Oh, God.
It's not like you left it loaded. You didn't lose a loaded gun. Local children aren't out there playing with it right now, pointing it into their own mouths. It's in a safe place. I just know it. I have a feeling everything's going to be all right.
Officer, we will deal with this later.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
God, you're sweating. Your knee is jerking. You're about to cry, aren't you? You're about to cry because you lost your gun and those children are going to shoot themselves.
Well, given the state of the children in this town, I don't really care so much if they...
Mr. Dubois.
What is this, Mr. Dubois? He keeps repeating. What is he trying to pull here? You need to cool the fuck down. Chill.
Mr. Dubois! Mr. Dubois! Harry! Mr. Dubois, are you okay?
Yeah, I think we are having some kind of medical emergency.
Are you having some kind of medical emergency?
Yeah, I'm having an ongoing medical emergency. It's called being Harry Dubois.
Maybe you could use your hands somehow, in a kind of throw-in motion, like you're throwing that Mr. Dubois act right back at him. He's Mr. Dubois.
Yeah, okay.
What an odd demonstration of... you got me, Harry. I don't even know what. As an...
Okay, enough. We are here to ask you some questions pertaining to a murder investigation.
Quick, here's your window. Get yourself together and ask him questions.
Yeah, get yourself together, man.
Police officer questions. It is about time to stop embarrassing yourself. Questions will help you regain some of your lost dignity.
Yeah, so I met this weird lady, Joyce, the company representative.
Oh, that's very nice. I haven't gotten around to her yet. I'm very, very busy, you see. I hope you're getting along. One thing I want to make very clear, Harry, is that this is not some kind of union versus corporation situation.
It always is.
Pals here.
Just pals?
Yes. We're all trying to do what's best for Martin Aejis. Don't feel like you shouldn't work with her just because you and I are such good friends. I'm not a jealous guy.
What happened to the previous negotiator, Mr. Gaumont?
What do you mean, Harry? Nothing. I let him go.
Why would you let an ally like that go?
He's an old man, Harry. I wanted him to spend more time with his family. God knows how long he's got left. Empty all your barrels on me, Harry.
Joyce said, the previous leader, you vanished under your suspicious circumstances.
Vanished? Harry, the woman left her casserole in the oven and couldn't make it here in time for the voting.
Oh, that's
Hey,
normal.
Did I leave my casserole on? Better go home and check. The election can wait. When she got back, the whole thing was over.
Okay, no, that is weird.
Wait, there was no mention of a casserole from Joyce.
Harry, Harry, Harry. Do not fixate on this little matter. Maybe it was a rabbit stew, or a hairdryer, or an iron. The point is, her heart wasn't in it. Mine was.
If it's spilled blood you're looking for, then there certainly isn't any in his expression or demeanor now.
Well, Joyce seems to think the Union is lowballing her. She doesn't want those low balls.
Yes, yes. Low balling, of course. This isn't a casino, Harry. Real people, real livelihoods are at stake here. But everything's a casino for those rich types.
That's true.
His expression makes it clear. This is childish and irresponsible behavior.
If she actually wants to see me, she will find a way. Any good negotiator would. And I just don't have anything to discuss with a bad negotiator.
Oh, yeah. Art of the deal type stuff, huh?
He doesn't want to see her. It's as simple as that.
Of course, Harry. Let me just assure you one more time. I have no interest in what she is doing, but I myself have nothing to hide. Your business is your business, and I respect your privacy. Tell her about all of it. My brother's picture, my singing swordfish clock.
Okay, yeah, I will tell her about the clock.
I am and how I'm helping you find your lost gun. Tell her about everything. Everett doesn't mind.
It is rather interesting to tell people things about each other, isn't it? It was nice telling him about her right now.
Yes, yes, very
This
nice.
is weird. Not nice weird, but okay.
You called me Mr. Dubois. Why?
Of course. Let us dispatch with the formalities. You call me Everard, I call you Harry. My God, so it's true. I didn't want to believe it, but you are a fantastic science fiction amnesiac cop, aren't you? What are the odds of that?
Wait, what? It's not just that I'm an alcoholic. I actually have some kind of amnesia problem.
I think the odds of that are very low.
It's true. My memory is a bit hazy.
I assure you, there's nothing to be ashamed of, Harry. You're among friends, and the good news is, I have a big fat folder on you, Harry. I'm sure you have a lot of questions to
You
ask.
probably do.
Maybe I can help you out.
Don't trust him. For all you know, Dubois might be his name. You need to confirm this.
No, I'm pretty sure my name is Harry D. Balls.
I'm sure you had some concerns you thought I might be able to address. And you were probably right. I can.
Are you trying to tell me you've gotten hold of some of our documents?
Mr. Kitsuragi, would you mind? Me and Harry are talking about his lost identity right now.
Ama.
As you look
Yes.
at the folder, Everard covers it with his hand and pets it. Is he trying to hide that it's not a real RCM folder?
It's not a real
It
RCM
certainly
folder.
doesn't have the RCM stamp on it.
Okay, Harry, you got me. This is from the Census Bureau, not the RCM. Those Census Bureau people are absolutely corrupt. You should do something about them.
I will do that. The case of the corrupt Census Bureau will be my next case.
He got the name from the Census Bureau, and everything else from your actions here in Martinez.
Yes, Mr. Kitsuragi from the Census Bureau. Like I said, now I'm actually a very busy man. So is there anything else I can do for you, Harry?
That means he doesn't really know anything about you.
Oh, good.
A pity.
Because neither do I.
The mystery of you will have to remain a mystery for the time being.
Yes, that's what I said. Try to keep up, okay? Let's move on.
Yeah, the union is involved in the local drug trade, as far as Joyce tells me.
What? Harry, how could you say that to me? You know I appreciate a joke as much as any jolly fat guy, but I can't take slander. Are you actually investigating this? You've hurt me, Harry. Me, a friend. But you know what? I trust you, like I trust all my friends. And I know you'll never talk to me about this again, because you don't want to wound me.
No, I
So
don't
do
want to
what
wound
you
you.
want, and
Thank you for your understanding. We will...
you too, Lieutenant. You know, I like you, but you never were my favorite. I'm a Harry guy. I'm Team Harry.
Oh, he's a Potterhead.
Do we have anything else to do here, Harry?
Oh, of course.
Right, yes,
That's
the
your
hanging. I forgot about that.
That's why you're in Martinez. I know everything that goes on around here, and I would love to discuss it with you. I mean, it's no secret that the lynching is connected to the strike. So much to talk about. Honestly, it's been weighing on me so heavily. I understand you need to interview me.
I sense there's a but. And not the one that has been violated by this chair.
But there's a thing that's been keeping me up at night. I want to talk about the hanging. I mean, if we could just calmly talk, exchange information, we could blow this thing wide open.
Well, let's do it. Let's blow it. Let's blow it.
Yes, that sounds good. Let's do that.
Yeah, blowing sounds good.
But I can't think straight with this thing weighing on me. You're police officers, aren't you? I have a crazy idea. You guys are basically door-opening machines. And
Yep.
I'm sure you're going to open this one with flying colors, Harry.
The stars aligned into a cosmic frown here. He has your fate decided. Bide your time, however, and let the stars continue their course, and that frown shall turn into a smile. Only if you play along.
Sure, I'll look into it.
Fantastic, my friend. Just let me know when it's done. And
Well, we're going to
we'll
take our
move on
friendship to the next level.
level.
You know what that means, class. Step 15 or whatever Jake the dog says in Adventure Time.
You can get the key from Manana. He's down by the gates. Manana's like a free agent in the Union. Special operations. Hardened socialist. A real free thinker, too.
I like this Harry Manana.
Precisely where the
Or
door is.
Whatever his name
One
is.
last thing, Harry. Just open the door. You don't need to go in or anything. I just want that weasel to come home and see the unlocked door. Wait. You need this to get in and out through the gate.
Great. Wouldn't want to be stuck in there.
Here, you're one of us now. A real red and white union man. Take care, Harry.
Thank you. I actually really appreciated all your help, even though you are obviously, you know, manipulating me. Oh, cool. So we really can pay off our debts. Neat. Oh, we actually made some progress and accomplished some things. Now I don't need to collect so many bottles like a hobo. Let's do that first. Whale Fjord. Okay.
An imposing combination of a punch clock and a payphone is looking down at you from the wall. A note on
Book La Fumée. Sure. Anything else I can steal? Give me everything. Aha, of course there's something I can take in the bathroom. Medicine. Magnesium, yeah, I'm definitely going to need all the magnesium I can get my hands on. Ooh, even cooler glasses, yeah.
the front of this quarterly journal features a large satirical portrait of the late King Friesel. From the sides of his head, a pair of white antlers spread to the corners of the cover. Because
Friesel
was incompetent, foolish, and cruel. In short, the embodiment of everything the communards wished to overthrow.
Makes perfect sense.
You see, to your disappointment, there aren't any full-color pictures to direct your attention. Just
not a picture book.
The column of closely set text, interrupted occasionally
typical.
by little doodles in black and white.
Typical memes.
After rifling the pages with your thumb several times, you return to the table of contents. The magazine is divided into several sections. International development,
Kunst and Kultur,
Kunst und Kultur, and local concerns. Just inside the cover, there's also an editor's note. Comrade, as you know, this journal takes its name from Mazov's immortal expression, Du cristal à la fumée. This was his way of describing the way the rigid, crystalline structures of capitalist ideology turn to smoke under communism.
Yeah, they get smoked out.
But, like the structures of capitalist ideology, we too are at risk of going à la fumée. Unlike only
we don't want to go up
4
and smoke.
issues in, and it sounds like they've already alienated their readership. So please, if you value our radical Mazovian perspective on contemporary politics,
Kim,
culture,
I think this is a
and
communist
international
magazine.
affairs, you flip back to the front of the magazine. Unsurprisingly, much of this section is taken up with articles declaring unqualified support for the dock workers' strike.
Yep. Critical support for our dock workers' strikes.
Skim the headlines. Paint the harbor red and white. Martinez tames the wild pines. A city in revolt. First we take Martinez, then we take La Delta. Finally, there's a brief article by the writer, G. Martin, accusing the owner of the Capeside Apartments of illegally attempting to evict certain communist tenants simply for not having paid their rent.
Charging rent just to live somewhere? That's outrageous.
The writer G. Martin remarks dryly that capitalists love wealth redistribution so long as it's only redistributed upward. You flip back to the front of the magazine. It takes a moment, but gradually it dawns on you that Kunst und Kultur must mean
Badger will be patted.
Culture. Why they decided to title this one section in Volda is beyond you.
Well, it's because the Germans think that they're very artistic.
A sense of recognition and fellowship among those privileged enough to understand.
That's a good point.
As you leaf through this section, you come across several reviews of recent radio plays, as well as a brief artist spotlight featuring a local artist identified only as CS. The main feature, though, is a long essay titled Tip Top Tournée, a critical Mazovian perspective. The actual article is surprisingly light on details, but after skimming a page or two, you gather that it has
street racing
to do with motor carriage racing. If you don't follow it, you only ever hear about the ludicrous sponsorships and obscene death toll. This so-called artist spotlight is really just a brief Q&A, made all the briefer by the subject's evident hostility to her interviewer. You think you're settling in for a relaxing recap of the most... Instead, you find yourself skimming a 10,000-word feature about all the politically...
Typical. 10,000 words spent on something pointless.
Where to even start? For one, there's the crass commercialism of its sponsorships. And then there's the practically criminal emphasis on deadly motor crashes.
What's wrong with a good motor crash? Keeps things interesting.
And that precisely is what's problematic about it. Were it not for the promise of random, spectacular violence, audiences would quickly lose interest. At the end of the day, it's the destruction of these 750,000 real races that you're really watching for.
Wow, you're right. I really am in it just for the violence.
You see, one cannot avoid the conclusion that Tip Top Tournée is simply the apotheosis of spectacular entertainment under capitalism.
Kim, did you know that Tip Top Tournée is actually an orgiastic ritual of capitalistic destruction? I had no idea.
I can safely say the thought had never crossed my mind, detective.
I wonder what else is religious a metaphor for life under capitalism.
I'm sure most things are, if the young men who wrote this article are to be believed.
Hon.
If I had to wager, I'd say they've never even seen the inside of a motor, much less a motor race. I take whatever they write with a large grain of salt.
You flip back to the front of the magazine.
Well, that was valuable.
Advanced race theory.
Oh, that's that moron.
Everything is calm in the eye of the race storm. Your mind is lucid and bright. The mind-bending phylogenetics appear more distant and, to be fair, a little ridiculous. The great race mystery has cleared up. All that's left to do is verbalize your thoughts.
No, I don't want to. I don't want to talk to this guy about this. I'm just going to kill him. That'll be way easier. And now he can't stop me from getting in, because I have the key.
The unpromising race pupil returns.
You know what? You know what? Eraserhead, whatever your name is. I think I know what the race enigma is. I can serve as a clerk in your administration. Maybe you need a cop. I don't know about the rest, but it's clear I should stop drinking the ancient Ilmaran mind poison Al Ghul.
Fascinating. The Revacholian degenerate shows signs of racial self-reflection. How did you accomplish this little feat?
Let's see. I sobered up for 5 minutes, or I imagined the picnic face? I sobered up for 5 minutes.
So it would seem, Ralph Rule. On one hand, this pathetic self-therapy has little to do with the great mystery of living organisms, the race enigma. And, of course, you will not be able to free yourself from the yoke of Rule. It is too late. It may be lethal to stop at this point, but still. If the Revacholian degenerate is capable of critical thought, he may prove a race adversary yet. Was I mistaken to share the esoteric science with him?
John, baby, you did the heroic thing.
I will stop drinking.
That is not possible. The game of Shahmat you play against the Rule streets is unwinnable. The days, the weeks, the months will wear you out. The Occidental haplogroup is incapable of long-term, lucid thoughts.
No, you're wrong. I will do it.
You will not. You cannot withstand the wasteland of reality.
It's super hard, Jean.
Let's go, officer.
Wasteland of reality? Yeah, I want to internalize that one. I want to quit the drinking. No more drinking.
The unpromising.
But I don't need you anymore. Get away. I can get into the harbor. You there, mañana.
How'd you like our harbor?
Labor Utopia.
It's but a rest area on the path leading across open plains. Right. You talk to the boss, eye to eye, like men of the plain. If you have any more questions, I'm set to talk.
Yeah, tell me about this key.
A key, huh? What door is this key supposed to open?
He said it belonged to a weasel.
Oh, say no more. I got you. I got that key right here. And let me tell you, it's mighty good of you to help us out during the strike. Working class solidarity, as they say.
I'm a hustle grinder? No, we are not a hustle grinder. I am not opening this door for myself. I am opening it for all working men.
I knew this man was a commie. And it's a good thing you're doing too. Thanks. What you're looking for is a basement door behind the greenhouse. That's behind the whirling in rags. That's all I know. Our organization is what you call compartmentalized.
Okay.
Very good.
Where did you get the key from?
The janitor gave it to me. Nice fella. We talked about life and things that really, truly matter.
So you got high together.
This jiving and juggling. What's it for? To feed our children, I guess. I'm more of a philosophical dock worker.
Oh, he's only a dock worker philosophically. In theory. In the abstract.
What we are fighting for?
Who he is and what they're fighting for. This.
Good talking to you, man. Thanks for the key. See you later.
tear machines. Your bottles clunk.
Cool. We've got $11 now. Now we can talk to Gart. Give him my giant novelty
I
check.
help you? Yes. Have you got it?
Can I pay with this giant check?
You must be joking, right? You come here. This isn't a game show. I'm not going to.
Damn you, fat Everard. Your novelty check is useless.
You can cash it in at the local frit near the harbor gates. Though it...
Yes?
Well, I'm glad people didn't judge me for that little mistake. I don't think it's actually going to be enough to cover everything. Because I owe like $150. Which seems outrageous.
Is this about the questions again? Because I don't really know anything. Wow. I didn't know you worked for the union, sir. Anything else I can...
Blow the whole thing on speed and gin. Speed and gin. Great combo. Ask some local dealers, maybe.
No,
Reality.
let's ask about reality.
You mean, what reality?
She is like a student unexpectedly called upon by a teacher. Can she...
Yes, tell me about the economic reality.
I don't really know anything. I mean, I'm 15.
That's the perfect time. 15-year-olds think they know everything.
Yeah, that's why I'm working my arse off in Frit. So I guess, like, that's economic. I don't know. What about it?
Tell me about the coalition.
Or do you mean something else? Sorry, I...
Fine, fine, fine. Clearly don't know anything. I thought 15-year-olds knew everything. What they all tell me. Dang. I keep forgetting how much money I owe this guy. Shouldn't owe him anything. Cop. I am the law.
Hello again. How can I help you? Sure, let me have a look. Anything else you're thinking of selling?
No, I want to keep the pen.
I'm not purchasing any more clothing at the moment.
Aww.
Another time, perhaps.
Could sell my terrible shirt. Got a better one now. Hello, CG9. Willkommen. I buy those cool shoes now. No, wait, I don't even have enough for that. Dang, yeah, I owe that guy 150 real. Still only got 30. I gotta get this body down.
There, he still is.
Dang.
Yes?
Sure, I can absolutely try and help you with whatever advice I can think about. I just kind of want to push this button. I need to see what it does. Yeah, push the button.
A rusting control panel with several knobs. 2 buttons marked Marsh and Arret are faded with use.
Yeah, push the button.
Control the large crane above. A container is attached to its hook block.
Yeah, push it.
Marsh. On. Arret. Off.
On. Turn it on. Yes, do it.
With a loud grind, the crane shifts overhead, moving a massive metal container through.
Yeah, I wouldn't rub chlorine. I mean, chlorine is something people would use in cleaning, but you can find much better sources than that and cheaper.
With a surprisingly quiet thunk, the harbor sleeps as the strike rages in the distance. The crane can rest again.
Yeah, cool.
Rusty control.
I can't see how that was worth the wreckers, except for seeing the crane in action, which I admit was satisfying.
Yeah. It was very satisfying. Because now I can go in here and see what it is.
Before you stands a cargo container.
Yeah, it's very special.
Because I don't.
Why not?
There are a million containers here. Why are you fixating on this one?
It was hanging from the crane.
You just picked one out because you wanted to interact with a cargo container.
Yeah, you kind of got me
We're
there.
not here to interact with containers. We are here to talk to the Union, right?
I already talked to the Union. Let's open the door.
You attempt to turn the handle. To your left, the lieutenant considers your actions with some puzzlement.
Puzzle on this, buddy. Persuade the door to open. Let me try rhetoric and persuade the door to open.
Why are you even trying to open a door with rhetoric?
Because getting physical wasn't an option.
Because what wasn't an option?
Using my body over my wits.
Now is not the time to get philosophical, detective.
Well, we'll get there eventually. I'm certain of it. Wait, now how do I get the body down, though? I thought talking to the Union guy would help me get the body down. Wait, what's that? Free money, that's what it is.
Numerous empty wine bottles glisten in the rain. Someone partied really, really hard here. Well, they went through 6 bottles of...
6 bottles of potent Pilsner.
3 bottles of Commodore Red, and almost 4...
Well, yes, I think we can say with confidence that it was you.
It probably was me. Let's just move on. It couldn't have been that good, is what she said. You're right, I did want to check on Minecraft, and we will do that. Hey, buddy, you were supposed to help me.
The unpromising race pupil return.
Dang it. Why can't I just shoot this guy? Well, at least we can go check out the weasel's door.
All around you, rain falls on the great city of Revachol. Rain drips from the eaves and floods the gutters, washing the filth away.
But I'm the
spring thaw
filth.
must be here. The snow is melting. Looking up at the sky, cold water dripping from your hat. Grey sky like great battleships, clouds colliding with one another. Rain falls down on the world. Humid, your coat shields you from the rain while the city shivers around you. Sheets of rain over the water, the ruins of a half-sunken sea fort, the skyscrapers of La Delta. Will you ever go there?
Will I?
No, you are just one of the hundreds of thousands who watch them rise across the bay from Martinez every day. Urban coastline, rain dripping off Etonite-covered roofs. Coal City, end of all lines. Your hair is an oily mess flecked with ash from neighboring coal plants.
This rain will not let up anytime soon. At least we are dressed for it. Let's keep moving.
Dang, little deep there for a guy who is that much of a slobbering drunk. But okay. Sure. Let's take our next movement break so that we can check in on our Minecraft server, because we need to do that. Yeah, we're going to have to do that at some point. Check in on how things are looking in the classroom server. Yes, yes. All right, we have the key to this door now.
This must be it. The door is slick with rain. You don't hear any movement inside. In fact, it's oddly silent in the yard around you. You try to be as silent as you can. Finally, the door unlocks with a small clack. As you hold the open door, you can feel the air moving. A little draft, a whistle.
Wow. Ominous, creepy. Thank you for watching this session. I hope you enjoyed your time. If you're not already, join our little community. Follow the channel on Twitch and YouTube, and catch us live next time for both our gameplay sessions and our lesson streams. You can check out our prior lesson videos at the link on the screen or in the description, as well as all our other content. Hope to see you next time. Class dismissed.